Hello, my name is Mayo Best. I'm the creator of the Xfactor 90 sales system. Now, listen, I know that you probably came to this page because you either want to learn how to sell or you want to learn how to sell better. Now, here's the thing, most people don't realize that about 50% or more of the sales process actually starts before you even sit down with the prospect or the person that you're looking to sell to. And with that said, it's because most people either don't teach because they don't know, or they kind of skip over something very, very important that I've learned over my 30 years in sales. Now, I've coached a whole bunch of different people. I've run sales teams, and over the years, I've developed a lot of skill sets as it relates to sales and even developed my own techniques that's led to the X Factor 90. But the one thing that I realized, no matter how many different sales techniques that I taught, whether or not it was anything about lead generation or understanding UVPs and learning scripts and all that stuff, it has its place. But at the end of the day, if you do not have a strong foundation about your relationship to sales and what it is, and even more importantly, what it means to you, you will never reach your full potential. And I'm going to go on a limb and say, I honestly don't care what you learn and who you learn it from. If you have a negative or an unhealthy relationship to sales at your core means your core beliefs, your belief system. If that is into conflict with what sales actually is, you'll never be as good at sales as you could, should, or even need to be able to perform at the highest level that you can. And it's a really, really strong reason why it's like that. So if you don't feel good about sales and don't like it, you've always thought it's one of those things that you really could do without, or you find yourself feeling a little cringe when you go into the store and here comes the sales rep and you really want to avoid him or avoid her because you don't want to be bothered, that tells you a lot about how you actually see sales and what you understand it to be. And a lot of this is not your fault. It's because probably about 80% of the people who sell have never truly been trained how to sell properly and what sales actually is. So regardless of whether or not you are a business owner, you've got a pop-up shop, you're selling products, online, or if you're in corporate sales, or if you are a construction trades worker, okay, or you want to basically sell home services, it honestly does not matter what you're selling, or even more important, the ticket price. Okay, this also works phenomenally well for high ticket sales. And I'll leave you with this. I was able to take my personal income from $250 back in 2016. I increased that by 13,900% by 2026. And I owe sales skills to that. And the X Factor 90 is exactly what the program is that we use. If this sounds like it's something that's a good fit for you, then I would love to share my wisdom and my experience with you. Go to the bottom of the page, fill out the brief form, and book a time for us to meet. That's all you've got to do next, and I'll see you in class.